History is very important to build up the society. Here we will talk about the Kushan ruler whose original home was in China. Turkestan arrived in Afghanistan the 1st century AD, displaced the Indo-Greek, the Saka and the Parthian, and then established themselves at Taxila and Peshawar. Later they occupied the whole of the Punjab plain and gradually extended their control over the western Ganga plain. Mathura was an important center in the southern part of their kingdom. Kingdom was divided in the satrapies or provinces ruled by governor. Kanishka, a Kushan king, worked hard to make the kingdom strong in the northern India. He laid the arm for the Central Asia and was looked upon as a powerful king. The Kushan came into conflict with Chinese army of the Yuan Empire in Central Asia. There is a statue of Kanishka at Mathura which showed him a well-built man. He was supporting the Buddhism, and he gave money for building Buddhist monastery. He also took an interest in the religious debate which went on the time. It was during his reign that the fourth Buddhist council was held. At the council, many decisions were taken regarding the teaching of Buddha. So we see the exchange of goods and ideas. Here the result of all number of ideas on religion, art, science and culture. So we also talk about goods were taken to town and port of Mediterranean. Indian trade with the port of Alexandria and for instance improved in spite of the great distance between India and Alexandria. Because of this trade, towns such as Taxila, Mathura and Ujjaini became even more important. Contact with Western Asia brought Greek sculpture to the cities of northern India. These were images of Greek and Roman god and that of the people of Mediterranean. Indian artists working in the Gandhara were interested in new style of sculptures. So their statue of the Buddha and other scenes from the Buddha life resemble and the Greek style. This type of art came to be called Gandhara art. This art was popular not only in the areas such modern Punjab and Kashmir but also in the modern Afghanistan, for much of the remain of Gandhara style of art found there. In Mathura, there were other Indian sculpture which trace with the Buddhist literature. So we can also talk about the religious concept in that time. Mostly they all were living in the Buddhist literatures, and the Bodhisattva were the major preacher of that time. We have the story from Jatak Katha which talk about the Mahayana and Hinayan. The monks were very powerful there, and the monks were the spiritual guide for the Kushana rulers, and there was a very important results with the Western Asia. So the Indian astronomers compare their knowledge about the Greek knowledge system and useful for the scientific study. So the medical knowledge also improved the work of Suchatra and the Charkha, and the considerable achievements made in them. Astronomy, medicine, mathematics were area of knowledge which the contribution of the Indian scholar was highly respected. So gentlemen, it is very much need to be know about the Kushana ruler. Thank you everyone.